Welcome back. This is Francisco Rosa talking about real estate. If you watched my video on things to consider before you buy a house, great. If you have not, I'm going to put a link to it so you can start there. The next step in buying a house is the mortgage. Where do we start? Stay tuned. If you're like most people, it's unlikely that you have cash lying around enough to buy the house completely without incurring any debt. For most people, getting a mortgage or a loan will be the biggest expense they have because you're committing yourself to paying debt over 15 to 30 years in order to purchase something. If you're just beginning the house buying process, you need to reach out to a loan officer with a bank or a mortgage company to find out how much you can afford. They will check your credit, check available cash, and figure out where you stand in your ability to buy. If you demonstrate that you qualify, the bank, loan officer, or mortgage broker should be able to give you a letter that expresses approximately how much you can afford. It comes in the form of a pre-approval letter or a pre-qualification. You will be able to use that letter to reach out to a real estate agent or for you to search on your own. It will set parameters as to how much you can borrow and how much you can afford to pay on a monthly basis. So the math is pretty simple. If you want to borrow the whole thing, chances are you can get a loan and put 3.5% down. That's a FHA loan. Now, if you have some cash, you can use that money and simply do the math on how much you are going to borrow. Whether it's 80%, 60%, 50%, again, up to 97.5%. In the end, all the bank cares about is that your loan does not exceed the parameters set, which authorizes them to let you borrow money, maximum principal, interest, taxes, and insurance at roughly 1/3 of your monthly income. Or if you go by annual numbers, 1/3 of your annual income. When you provide this pre-approval or pre-qualification letter to an agent, they will search for you and guide you in the right direction, ensuring that you're looking at houses that are within reach. Now, if it's a slow market, you can look at houses that may be priced a little higher with the hope that the seller may be able to negotiate down. But that's usually not the case right now with prices and the market being so hot. In my area, and I'm in Boston, houses are actually selling for asking price or higher. There are bidding wars going out, and you want to make sure that you set some parameters as to how much you're willing to borrow. Do not make an offer simply as a last resort because you've lost all hope. Hang in there, hang tight. Houses pop on the market every single week. If you need help, just talk to an agent to set you up with automatic emails for homes that pop up on the market. In my experience, I've dealt with buyers that were able to find a house anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks after they started searching. And from personal experience, it took me about 9 months to find the home. I've met clients that have taken anywhere from 6 months to 9 months, even 12. Now, why the delay? Well, you think about it, it's such a long process that some people set their sight on a particular area. Some people set their sight on a particular price. And then in other cases, there's certain things that somebody's looking for that the home must meet. How many bedrooms is the minimum? If you need a 3-bedroom, don't go for one. If you need a condo, don't look at single family houses. If you want a duplex, don't buy a single family house. I mean, there are things that you need to prioritize and set in order. My suggestion is simple. Make a list of what you would like in a house, and then separate those two into what are musts and what are options. That way, you don't lose sight of what's important when a house pops up. I always tell people that even if it takes a long time, in the end, you only need one house. Don't lose hope. Work with your agent. They're experienced in handling the issues that typically pop up. They're available around the clock to make offers. You want to make sure that everything's in place. So, with a pre-approval or pre-qualification, A seller will take you seriously when you make an offer because they know that you've done your due diligence to demonstrate that you will qualify for the loan and can in fact complete the purchase if they accept your offer. Now, there's more to the mortgage if your offer gets accepted, but we'll cover that in another video. For now, just remember, work with your agent after getting a pre-qualification or pre-approval from your loan officer, bank, or mortgage broker. Good luck and stay tuned for more. If you want me to keep making videos like this and find the information useful, share it with a friend, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments if there's anything else I can do better.